So let's talk about when you made that decision, when you said, hey, man, forget about this. Let me find a gym. And then you started making that decision to lose the weight.
So, like I said, I started going for like little runs, supposedly, right? Yeah. I run half a block, and I was dead tired. I was like, forget this. I got to get back into martial arts. I can't run. I don't like running. It's never for me. So I was like, I got to get back to training. I love martial arts. So,
during that time, did you have, let's say, maybe family or friends that would actually like tell you, hey man, you're in this situation. I mean, did you ever have somebody like that? Maybe your mom or parent, Theo, or anything that would be like, hey man, look at you. Or did you ever have anybody like that?
You know what? Not really, because like most people in my family, we're pretty, like, everybody's pretty big. Okay. So it's like, oh, he's one of us now.
Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It was just accepted,
Right.
And so, like I said, I started looking out for gyms. I found an old Taekwondo gym here in Hollywood in the Sunset, and I went there for a while, but it just seemed like, it wasn't really like at the level that I wanted to be at, because I show up there out of shape and just so fat and slow. And I was able to keep up with their black belts. I was like, wait, this should not be happening. You guys should be destroying me right now.
Right.
So I left that gym, and I started looking around some more gyms, and nothing really that suit what I wanted.
Right.
Until one day I was walking to the store, and then I looked up, and it said Submission Factory.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, what is this? Is it a gym?
Yeah, I remember it's right on top of a gate, and there was a tree right in front of
Yeah,
it.
It was blocking the sign. I just happened to do this.
Like, oh, hey, what's that yellow sign?
Yeah, you gotta look at it at the right angle to see the sign.
Right.
So I did that, and so I was peeking through the door, and I saw my friend Xavier. Well, I didn't know him at that time, but he's a friend now. He was training with Mike Big, and then I asked, hey, is this like a martial arts gym? He's like, oh yeah, we do this and this here. We do submissions, we do Muay Thai, boxing, all that stuff.
Right.
And he said he invited me over. Like, yeah, you want to come check it out? See if you like it. He invited me in, and I already know I have this habit. Like whenever I go into a new gym, I always bow.
So he caught that habit.
Yeah, he kind of was like, hey, you trained before. Right. I was like, yeah. I was like, I mean, I look like it now, but I have a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, right on, and then so from there I started training there, and it was hard, which is what I needed.
I bet.
Yeah, it was hard.
I know. He trains. I think he calls it caveman style.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's exactly what I needed. So the first time that I sparred there, when they would kick, I was fine. Block, parry, whatever, it was fine. But then I got punched in the face. I was like, wait, what is this?
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah.
Wait. Well, how many days did you take of boxing at that other gym?
Three whole days, man. All I did was hit the bag.
But no sparring. This is the first time you're sparring again.
Yeah, this is the first time.
And I remember being there, actually. I probably was there in some of the times where you were studying, you were practicing.
I remember seeing you there. Yeah.
I think I only showed up maybe a few days. I was teaching a little bit and coming in to help out my friend.
Yeah.
Which is a great gym. I love that gym.
It's a great gym.
They had avocados in the back, everything.
Yeah.
So you could train and make guacamole.
That's right.
So it's really good.
Man. Yeah. So I started training there, and like it's the first time that I was introduced to throwing punches with kicks and knees and elbows and all that. So all that was new to me, man. And I got beat up.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Which is good.
Yeah, for me that was great because I was like, I should not be able to keep up with these guys, and I got beat up. I was like, okay, I got this. Maybe I realized that this is where I need to be.
Right.
I'm sore from the exercises, and I'm bruised from the sparring. I was like, perfect.
but when you came into this gym, one of your goals was to take down the weight.
Yeah, my goal originally was I was thinking, I went to that mindset with like, okay, I want to lose like 40 pounds. That was like, that's it,
But would you ever think like, oh man, I would lose 100 plus pounds?
Never, man. I was like, I'm gonna go there, get do some weight, and get some of my, my speed and my skill back, and I'll be fine.
Wow.
But those 40 pounds came off in the first month.
Wow.
Month and a half. 40 pounds were gone. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, that's just implementing the cardio with boxing, kickboxing, and everything that you guys do.
And some kettlebells.
Yeah, everything that you guys do. Man,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And also, I mean, but when did you start? When was the hardest part when you started losing the? You know, I guess it's harder when you're getting to, like, let's say 80, 90 pounds.
Yeah.
That's when it starts getting more of a mental challenge, I would say.
Right. Because the first 40 pounds came off easy.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't dieting or anything. I was just working out. Drinking a lot of water, and the first 40 pounds came off easy. It wasn't until I hit like the 50 or 60 pound mark that I was like, it's like I hit a wall. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to make some changes. You know, then I started talking to my coach, Mike.
Yeah.
And he started giving me like a nutrition plan. And he's like, oh, you got to eat this, you know, eat more, get more protein, less carbs, you know, eat healthier, eat better, and drink more water. And I started doing that. And then I got to like 80 pounds. Then I hit another wall. Then he's like, okay, now it's like, you really got to get more strict around what you eat, you know, really like have a plan.
Wow.
And I really started focusing on eating healthier and just buying better food, you know. And once I did that, the other 20, 40 pounds, you know, 45 pounds came off.
Good.
So, you know, which is where I'm at now.
But you were training how many days a week at this point?
I was there like every day.
Yeah, I would see every time I would walk in there, you were there.
Yeah, I was there, man. 2 to 3 hours a day.
Wow.
You know. And just going at it, I would literally like almost pass out every time.
Oh,
you know,
wow, man. I know he has buckets.
He had buckets. It's just all my sweat.
Yeah, it's sweat, but some people throw up actually.
Yeah, they do. It wasn't me, but I was close, but I never threw up.
All right, man. That's amazing, man. What would you tell people that are watching the show? I mean, what decision or you know, what's that mental thing in your mind where you say, you know what? I gotta do it. You know, I have to do it. What would you tell them?
You know, I'd say just start small, man. Start small. Making small, like multiple small changes will make a big difference. You know, maybe just cut off soda, cut off sugar drinks, cookies. You know, cut the stuff off. Go for a walk. You know,
you have to get active.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Because I talk about it all the time. I was like, man, there's so many lazy people out there. They don't want to do nothing.
It's true.
You know, and then technology is getting more and more. Technology almost seems like, oh, here's another thing to entertain you.
Yeah.
To start getting this, to start gaining weight.
They want to keep us fat.
Yeah,
That's what it is,
no, man.
It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, and also the jobs. You know, jobs that we have now, they're not as physical as before. We're in a different age now.
Yeah,
so
it's
we
true.
have to move into.
Yeah.
And martial arts, you guys, is a great way to be able to do it. Tell us where we could find you. So you could tell us where people could find you. Could maybe sponsor you. You know,
great.
maybe, you'd be.
Well, I train at Submission Factory MMA in Lincoln Heights. You can find me there. The address I believe is 3401 Pasadena Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Los Angeles. You can find me through there. If you ask me questions through Facebook, just search me under Marvin Asencio, and you got any questions, you know, I'm willing to help you with whatever I can.
What's your email?
It's Marvin_Asencio@hotmail.com. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. You know, I can help you out if you to anybody this one helps. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get my email then? You never got my email then.
Which one?
That's because I didn't put the underscore.
Oh.
I just put Marvin Asencio 83.
I think that's another one.
Oh, that's another one?
Yeah, that's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, anyway, you guys, you can also find us at lamartialart@gmail.com. You can also search us at facebook.com/lamartialarts. And please, you guys, if you have any questions, if you want to reach out to him, please do so. Okay, you're also going to see some links below of things that you could purchase to help our show. It takes money, it takes time to be able to do these things. So if you guys could support us, that would be great. So thank you, Marvin, for being here, man. I appreciate it. I think it's a great thing that you're doing, and you're impacting the community, and it's awesome, man. What can I say?
No, just thank you for having me here.
All right, man. Thanks.
It's fun.
Thank you. Have a good day, you guys. Thank you for everything.